Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Rizma Fadillah. You can call me Rizma. I am from class D, semester 3. This is week. I will presentation about the advantage and disadvantage of online learning. This material is for middle test to this semester. Okay, let's move to the next slide to the material. Okay, from the first slide is analysis. From my analysis is about this advantage and disadvantage online learning. Advantage of online learning is about easy access to learning. The second is about flexible. The third is increased mastery of technology. And the fourth, more time with family. Okay, I will present about easy access to learning. Easy access to learning. Um, Easy of access to learning is increasing. Yups, because we get very visible convenience. Because we can do repetition of material easily, and search for material can also be done by accessing the internet. And we can take several online courses to add material and knowledge that you still don't understand. From the second material is about flexible. One of the benefits of everything online is that it's flexible. Including in learning, it doesn't feel good to try. With an online learning systems, students can listen and or read material anytime and anywhere. With the advantage of online learning, there is no reason that students should not study. There is no word that you can't study even though you have an event at home or you're not feeling well. Because by playing By playing gadgets, we can follow learning activities with, and for myself, I find it easy to follow learning activities. And then, the third material is about increased mystery of technology. Utilizing technology is a must to continue to carry out learning without having to meet face to face. Um, Both teachers and students alike learn to take advantage of technology. At first, perhaps many didn't have virtual meetings, online forums, or video editing. Now, it has become an everyday food. By looking at use of technology, students are also expected to be able to master technology. So, not only today now social media just to pass the time, but they realize that social media is a great place to learn. Especially now, a lot of people are microblogs on Instagram and TikTok. That's why technological advantage in Indonesia can develop rapidly because of the current use that is very widely used. And the last material is about more time with family. Yups, this is true, we can increase time with my family. Unlike before, we had little time with family, but now we spend more time with family with learning activities to help parents. It can also build character for us. Character development of itself. Okay, and the next material is about disadvantage of learning online. The first material is about decreased social skill. The second is spend a lot of quota. The third, lack of learning facilities and infrastructure. And the last does not guarantee that learning process occurs. Okay, the first material is to create social skill. This is for sure. At school, children do not only study subjects matter. However, children also learn to interact with others. How do they make friends? How they act and speak? All learning does not allow that kind of interaction. I myself, as students, feel my more individualistic when some for my friends have problems. Uh, my friends don't care. They don't care. The important thing is that I am done. That's the participle. Okay. When students at school, a sense of belonging between students can be built, the soul of the course can be restructured. However, with an online learning systems, this is very difficult. Okay, from the second method is about spend a lot of quota. Consume a lot of quota to take part in learning. Of course, a lot of quota used to access the internet such as WhatsApp, attend meetings using the Zoom, Google, and other platforms, or access the school website. Of course, these are not only once a day. We access them and require a lot of quota to be spent to participate in these activities. Um, Especially with the current difficult economic condition. To buy a quota is also one of the obstacles to learning for us. And the third material is about lack of learning facilities and infrastructure. Indeed, the only capital for online learning is mobile phones and internet quota. I think the two modalities are easy to fulfill. However, what about the internet network? In fact, there are still many places that do not have a good internet network, especially in rural areas. In Pacific in the village I live in, there is only one cellular network operator that can be exited. Even if I the weather is not good, the electric is on and the signal disappears. In several villages where I live, many still admit to having signal difficulties. Internet signal is smooth if you install Wi-Fi. However, not many families can afford it. And the last material is about doesn't guarantee that the learning process occurs. One thing I dislike the most is that there is no guarantee the students will actually learn. Teachers cannot surprise students directly. Um, when virtual face-to-face learning, for example, there is not guarantee that students really listen and follow the lesson. Um, they could just join in and leave their phone on and they do other activities. When the assessment works again, there is no guarantee that the results they get are their own. There is no guarantee that they do not ask someone else to do it. Learning is not just how much value you get, it's about the process. Okay, from the material which I shared before, we can take conclusion. The conclusion is online learning is indeed in the best choices so that the teaching and learning process can still be carried out. Of course, it is not an easy thing for both teachers, students, and parents. However, hopefully, with the advantage and disadvantage of online learning at home, education does not stop just because of the pandemic. Okay, thank you for watching my presentation. If you not understand about the material I will share for you, you can ask me from the comment to this. Okay, thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.